The Lego Ninjago Movie is the third movie in this now established Lego franchise. We had the Lego Movie, then we had the Lego Batman movie, which I actually love even more than the Lego Movie. Now we had the Lego Ninjago Movie, and with the Lego Ninjago Movie, we have the story of Lloyd, voiced by Dave Franco, who's the green ninja on this, almost like airbending ninja team. Like they almost all have like airbending powers. That's just what I thought, at least. But they band together to stop Garmadon, who attacks the city of Ninjago quite frequently. He wants to conquer Ninjago, but the ninjas beat him every time. Or, not really necessarily beat him, but he flees. So, they're doing a good job with that. But the other thing is, Garmadon is Lloyd's father. So, Lloyd has a lot of abandonment issue problems. He never had a father for like the 16 years of his life. So there's that on top of it. So there's like an emotional connection to our hero and villain here. And then there's a cat, and it gets a little insane, but it works. The Lego Ninjago Movie is a very fun animated movie. It's probably the weakest of the three Lego movies here, but it is one of the more fun ones, honestly. I mean, there's only three, but it is a lot of fun. It's the most heartfelt for sure. It's probably the second funniest behind the Lego Batman movie, because this movie is freaking hilarious. This movie has great writing as far as the jokes go. It goes by like that. Everything in this movie, like as far as pacing goes, is perfect. Usually that's a problem I have with movies. Their pacing is usually not very good. I shouldn't say usually, but there are some movies where pacing is not very good, and that's usually a problem I have with a lot of movies. But not this movie. This movie is paced perfectly. The action's fun, it's quick, it's beautifully animated, the characters are a lot of fun. We don't get a ton of the other ninjas. It's more of a personal story with Lloyd and Garmadon. But for what we do get, they have fun personalities. I really like the Ice Ninja. Not going to spoil anything about him, but he's friggin' hilarious. He's really, really funny. But overall, this is a very fun, funny animated movie, which is what I like. This is what I wanted from it. It's not just a fun movie though. It's actually a solid personal story. Like I said earlier that it's a personal story with Lloyd and Garmadon, and it is. It's a father-son bonding story almost, and it works perfectly. They're really good in this movie. Those characters are really good. They're voiced very well by Dave Franco and Justin Theroux, I think is his name. Theroux, something like that. But no, they're both very good. I like Jackie Chan. He's in 2 live-action scenes, and the live-action scenes I didn't like. We'll say that much. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time that the live-action scenes aren't very good, and there are problems with this movie, but I would highly recommend this movie. I mean, not highly, but I would definitely recommend this movie. I recommend you see it in theaters. It's actually a very fun movie. For problems, as I said, the live-action scenes, didn't like them. As far as, the live-action scenes are not very good. The acting from the kid in those scenes isn't very good, per se. It's pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. There are also a couple small jokes that do fall flat. There are moments where there's some messages that are kind of spoon-fed to you. There's kind of an anti-climax in the movie that some may not like. So I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time. I thought it was good. I didn't mind that there was an anti-climax to this movie, because everything I saw before it felt deserved. So I don't know what people are going to think about this movie, but I personally really dug it for the most part. As I said, this has some problems. It is a little predictable, or it's actually not very predictable, but it's definitely predictable at times. It's a little cliche as far as where the story does go, but it worked with the tone of the movie. It worked with its heart. It has a huge heart, which really saved this movie. Cause I don't think a lot of people are going to like this movie very much. I'm just going to say that right now. I may be in the minority, but I enjoyed the Lego Ninjago Movie, and I'm going to give it a B. It's a very fun movie. It's not great. It's not a great animated movie, but it is pretty good. It is an animated movie I would recommend. I thought it was a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's my review of the Lego Ninjago Movie. I saw Mother Thursday night. I wanted to think about it more before I talked about it, but I'm going to have that review up probably tomorrow. I'm filming it right after this, but yeah. So that's my review for the Lego Ninjago Movie. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. But yeah, so peace.